medium or large one.
I know. Let me go put the time down though. Oh, yeah. It's not.
Oh, thank you. I never see. Right. It's my old shit. Little rain, little rain. She got a bolster if you haven't yet. Yeah. Medium or a big one.
Okay.
It smells like maybe, yeah. What festival? Is it your right? Was it a Christmas tree? There was no like forcing you that no, it's just recording. Do you just don't want it like this? That's wrong. Yeah.
Do this.
Yeah.
So you're right.
I just messaged her to remind her it was she is doing some enzymes that nutritious needs, but they're not like doctors, right? So I'm done research, which is like they spoke to other people and like what's for you guys stuff.
Okay.
But also I don't like necessarily, getting the Western medicine. Like, they're like, oh yeah, we do that doesn't happen. I'm just gonna go through that. Oh, don't worry about it. You told me when I was pregnant, I said child that has some gene. And then my partner also has that gene. Then my kid may have like sort of lousy survival. And I was like, And I'm right now, I'm stressing out, I'm searching, what the fuck is your closet? You know, and then I said, well, I'm not a child. Why nobody told me about this before? And then I asked them, what are the chances that I even go? They want to test me, and what are the chances my kids gonna have that tomorrow, like million or something like, no, what are you doing? You're in this women, like, we already know there's dangerous, you know? They're like, yeah, we have to because there's this new law.
Because I was like, do genetic testing.
It was like mind blowing.
Because a lot of people don't know about this genetic testing.
But then, yeah, but then it's like, even if there's a chance, like, it's over 1 million, so you don't, like, you know what I mean? What are you gonna do about it? Just stress out about it, and actually, it has zero benefits of that, you know? There's like, 1500s. If it's 1 in every 5, tell me, you know what I mean? Otherwise, we already know there's so much shit that can happen to us. I can die, you know? It's not. They also wanted to do like a gallbladder surgery. They wanted to move my gallbladder in the first shot. I was like, there's a zero chance that I'll be recommending this surgery. My gallbladder was like, flesh, like what it is, it's hot. Ice cream is hot. It's burning. And then my kid was born, I was like, it's my boy. I'm not doing any of that shit. So I hear you. But also, like, there's so many things that FDA won't prove that actually may have less side effects than the one that they approve. Or that, yeah, that's them. If you want systems to work properly, but it doesn't. But those, I mean, by the way, that episode, I can't do my own that I use supposed to replace, not replace, but like, those enzymes supposed to help the amino acids in the body to like break and like be like not let you get testosterone and lose your testosterone. It just helps to regulate that so it is improper. I'm not sure, not yet. Anywho, now that we solved that, everyone, you can use this card to let me know how you feel about physical touch. So the generic side up is no thanks. The fun side up is yes, please. You can always change your mind. And okay, so it's interesting. Life is funny. Not always funny, haha. But I've been contemplating on a couple of things in my life. Like yesterday, I was contemplating whether or not should I go to a lake with some friends and a boat. Should I go home and argue with my children and why they haven't cleaned the room in a week or more. And you know, if you don't have kids, it usually goes like this. Clean up your room, please. I know. Clean up your room, please. I will. And that goes on forever. Until you take your phones away or whatever. You know, and then they're like, so I was like, am I going to get fun over there or am I going to escape? Why? Like, why do I want to choose what what is easier at the moment? Is that am I actually going to have fun over there? I'm going to think about the whole time, like, oh, I'm going to have this conversation with kids later. So we're going to still be arguing about stuff. And am I just trying to delay it? Or am I going to actually have fun? Right? Because those are the different things. It's where we choose, where we break the pattern of how we think, how we do things is, are we bringing all the baggage everywhere? Or can we leave it for a minute and actually enjoy something else and not always bring all the stuff in everything we do? Does that make sense? And so We'll see if we can do that with finding a little pause. The pause or the silence after an om is called mona. Mona is like, it's not just an empty space, it's the pause between breaths, it's the pause of the universe itself between the pulsations. There's a contraction, there's a release in the physical realm, spanda, and between those contractions, there's a pause. And so we'll sing some ohms together, rolling ohms. So they'll roll into each other. Maybe I'll say this, let's go for 9, but we can stop whenever we want to. And so rolling on just means we're starting together. And then whenever your breath is out, you don't have to wait for anyone else. You just start your own from that point on. And so they kind of roll into each other. And so wherever you are, and if Om is not in your practice, maybe try it this time. See how it feels. The Om is the sound of creation. Take a full breath in. Let it out. For your first Om, inhale. Slowly, turn your hands together to the center of the chest. Allow your head to bow to your sweet, sweet heart. Take a breath in. Pause at the top. Hold. 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 Exhale out. Hold empty. Hold empty. Hold empty. Take an inhale. Hold at the top. Exhale out. Hold it. Another breath in. Sigh loudly out. Release your hands to your thighs. Open your eyes if they were closed. Extend your legs forward for a moment. Squeeze your leg muscles. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. And from here, turn the inside of your thighs down just a little. Take your flash of its back just a little, so you're not leaning on the back edge of your sitting bones. And bring your legs closer together. They don't have to touch. You can always bring a block between your knees if you want, especially good for us to remember or to find those connections, they call proprioception parts of the body where we like know where our body's in space. So it's always okay for every now and again to use a block. Press the balls of the feet forward. Notice if you're pushing more from the pinky side edge of your foot, and see if you can extend from the groin all the way out. And from that space, can you lift your rib cage away from your abdominal organs? Roll your shoulders around and back. And then bring your arms out in front of you. Turn your thumbs out. Bring your arms all the way to the side and see if you can pull your shoulder blades closer together. How far back can you reach your arms at the same time as you extend the fingertips away from the chest? Take a breath in. Take a breath out. And from here, rotate the arms down all the way from the shoulder joint. And then again, rotate the arms all the way out from that arm bone into the shoulder socket. And then rotate them down. You got it. Rotate them out. Rotate them down. You got it. One, rotate out. Rotate down. Yeah. And from here, bring your arms up overhead. Take an inhale. Pause at the top. As you exhale, bring your arms to the back as if you're backward swimming and down towards the floor. Exhale. Pause at the bottom, empty. Inhale, lift up. Hold. Exhale to the back. Hold, empty. Again, inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Last one, inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Take a breath in. Roll your shoulders around and back, maybe a big neck circle. And if you're sitting on something, you can now sit on the floor. Bend your knees as if you want to create an upside down V shape. And from here, as you catch the backside of your thighs, lean back. So you're creating a V shape again with your thighs and your chest. And maybe notice if you're sitting on the back edge of your sitting bones like a cowboy butt. And see if you can bring your sitting bones further back. So you're sitting on the edge of your seat more. And now you can choose to stay here, or you can lift your feet parallel to the floor. You can choose to stay here or extend your arms. You can choose to extend your legs. You can also choose to bring your heels to a block. Full breath in wherever you are. Full breath out. You got it. Can you find a little space between the inhale and the exhale? One more. Hold for the breath in. As you exhale, lower halfway through the belly button towards the floor. Take an inhale here. Take an exhale. Inhale, come up. Hold your knees. Rock your way back and forward to the full length of the mat until you find your way into tabletop. Always use your blanket under your knees. And then bring your hands a little wider than you're used to. Notice if your pointing fingers are turned inwards towards each other, see if you can turn them just slightly out to the side so the front of your chest can get a little more space. And now from here, cow pose, lower the belly, look forward and up. Pause, press your arms actively back. Good, can you extend your elbows? Good. Exhale, arch the spine, looking towards your belly, push the earth away, cat pose. Good, how far can you lift the upper back? That's it, Katie. Inhale, cow, lower the belly, look forward and up. Exhale, cat, arch the spine. 3 or 4 more, see if you can find space between the inhale and the exhale. Inhale for cow, hold full. Exhale for cat, hold empty. And again, 3 or 4 more at your own pace. Find those spaces. That space between the inhale and the exhale is where we connect with our intuition. The ego is loud, the intuition is quiet. It has something like 60 plus thousand thoughts a day. A lot of noise, a lot of inner conversations. Not all of them serve us. You got it. Take your last round. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Return back to your neutral table. Step your feet back towards plank. Take an inhale and lean an inch forward. How far forward can you lean? As you exhale, slowly lower down to your belly. You can use your knees on the way down. Extend your legs back from the root of your thighs. See if you can lift one leg and send it further back and then the other. And then press the tops of the feet down. Notice if your big toes want to touch, can you extend the big toes back more? Good, and from that space, can you press the pubic bone down and lift your chest? Yeah, can you keep pressing the tops of the feet down and lift the knees? Take a breath in. Can you put the elbows in a little more? Good, exhale, set it down. You gotta walk your hands slightly in front of your shoulders. Pull the elbows in. Inhale, press up to lift your chest. Squeeze the thigh muscles. Press the tops of the feet down. Exhale, set it down. One more time. Inhale, pause, pull. Exhale, release. Pause, and stay here for a moment or bend your knees and rock your feet side to side if you like. And slowly come up to tabletop or plank pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips away from the floor. Pause in your down dog. Lift your hips really, really high. Good. Press your chest towards your thigh bones. Yeah. And as you press your thigh bones back, press your heels down without dropping the hips much. So keep lifting the sitting bones, but press your heels towards the floor. It may be microscopic, maybe only you know you're doing it, and that's okay. Yeah, and now take a breath in. Maybe horse lips, exhale. Yeah, inhale, lift your heels up. As you try not to bend your knees, can you walk your feet to your hands all the way to the top edge of your mat? Yeah. Are you grateful you have a knee joint now? If you weren't sure if you're grateful for anything, now you probably are. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Plant your hands above your knee joints on the thighs. Good. Now lift your chest as if you're in tabletop. Good. Now lift your toes. And now can you lean your pelvis forward as if you're trying to fold forward. Press your thigh bones back into your hands. Press your hands back into your thigh bones. And lean your pelvis forward at the same time. Good. A little more than you think you can. Good. Take a breath in. Pull your elbows up towards the ceiling a little more. Good. As you exhale, extend your breastbone forward, 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 and then release forward, forward. Release your head, your neck, your shoulders. Maybe catch your elbows. Option to hold your ankles on the back side of your legs. Option to clasp your hands behind your neck. Take a breath in. Notice if your neck is still really active, can you relax the muscles around it, around the throat. Yeah. Press into your feet, squeeze your thighs to rise. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your arms up overhead. Extend your armpits a little longer. Extend the leg muscles, squeeze your thighs. As you exhale, side bend, any variation, you can wrap an arm, you can step a leg behind, little curtsy. Put the palm of your hand up or down. Inhale, return to the middle. Exhale, switch. Take the same thing to the other side. The same ish. You got it. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, return to the middle. Extend your arms a little longer. As you exhale, catch your hands together behind your lower back. Pull the elbows in together. See if you can bring your knuckles towards your sacrum. And from here, lift your chest up, 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 up. Pull the elbows back. And as you exhale, extend your fist back. Lean forward at the same time to forward fold. Bring your fist somewhere over your head. slowly lift halfway first, release your hands second, and plant your hands on your blocks. Step your left leg back, low lunge. I suggest the tallest edge of the block. As the left leg steps back, look forward, take an inhale. Lower the right sitting bone down more towards the right ankle. Lift the inside of your left knee up towards the ceiling, take an inhale. As you exhale, straighten your right leg to your degree. Yeah, revenge your knee, take an inhale. Straighten your knee, exhale. One, revenge your knee, breathe in. Straighten your leg, exhale. Good, revenge your knee, lower the left knee to the floor. Inhale, crescent one. Bring the arms up overhead. Your hands can always reach your heart or your hips. Can you sit on your cheek or from the right sitting bone down? Can you extend the armpits a little longer? Yeah, take a full breath in. Can you hold full? Exhale out. Hold in. Inhale, can you extend a little longer? Hold it at top. This time as you exhale, open your twist to your right. Bring the right arm back, your left arm forward. We'll move. Inhale back to the middle crescent. Exhale, twist. Hold it in. Inhale back to the middle. Hold full. Exhale, twist. Hold in. Inhale back to the middle, lift up. This time as you exhale, half splits. Bring your hands to your blocks out of the Hanumanasana. Straighten your front leg. We're going to move again. You can always shift your blocks, wherever it makes sense. Watch for your ribs so they're not pushing into your vital organs. Now from here, bend your knee forward or look up if you like. Exhale, straighten your leg. Twice more, bend your knee. Straighten it out. One more, bend your knee. Straighten it out. Pause with a straightish leg. Walk your hands further back so you're closer to your knee. Lift your ribcage away from your thigh. And now lift your toes up. Pull the toes towards the knee, but press the ball of the foot forward at the same time. And see if you can draw that right thigh bone back into the hip socket at the same time. Yeah, take a breath in. Can you lift your ribcage away from your belly? Yeah, keep the leg straight. Lower just the foot down towards the ground. It may not meet the floor, but towards that direction. Yeah, lift the toes up. Pull the toes towards the knee. Pull the ball of the foot forward in opposition. Exhale, press it down. Yeah, one more time, lift. And release. Yeah, revenge your knee. Bring your blocks forward. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee up. Yeah. Lower the hands to the floor or the shortest edge of your block. Yeah. Step your right leg back to plank. Maybe knees on the floor. Shift your weight forward. Take an inhale. Pull your elbows back. As you exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Maybe set your blocks to the side. Bring your hands slightly in front. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift your chest. Exhale, set down. Inhale, come up, tabletop or plank. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Take a breath in. Let it out. You got it. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, walk your feet, your hands all the way to the top edge of the mat. Notice I didn't say don't bend your knees, but you chose to. Inhale, halfway lift, lean an inch forward. Exhale, fold a little deeper. You got it. Press the feet down, inhale, rise up. Arms overhead, mountain pose. Exhale, your choice of a side bend to the right or to the left. On both sides. Inhale, return to the middle. Exhale, take it over to the other side. You got it. Back to center, breathe in. Lengthen a little longer. Exhale, lean. I'm sorry. Just kidding. Touch your hands together behind your lower back. Pull the elbows in. Extend your fist back as you lean forward to forward fold. How far forward can you lean? Full breath in. Squeeze right here. Squeeze this part right here. Draw this part. halfway. Release your hands around, slide them down. Plant your hands on your blocks. Step your left leg back. Low, sorry, right leg back, and it's low lunge. Then keep the left leg forward. That's it. Yeah, lower the right sitting, I'm sorry, the next sitting bone down more. Lift the inside of your right knee higher. Look forward, take an inhale. Straighten that left leg to your degree. Couple of times. Bend your knee, inhale, hold through. Exhale, straighten the leg, find a little space. One more time, bend your knee, pause. Straighten the leg, exhale. Good, bend your knee, lower the right knee to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon, Anjali. Bring your arms overhead or at your hips. Lower the left sitting bone down more. It's the other leg. That's not good. Lower the left sitting bone down a little. Can you extend the armpits a little longer? Good. Take a breath in. Pause. Exhale out. One. Last one. As you exhale, twist to the left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Hold empty. Inhale to the middle, extend, hold full. Exhale, open. Hold empty. One more time, inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, bring your hands down to your blocks. Straighten the left leg to your degree. Half splits up the Hanumanasana. Good. Bend your knee forward. Take an inhale. Pause. Straighten your leg. Pause. One more time. Inhale forward. Exhale. Half splits. Yeah. And half splits. Can you lift your toes up? Good. Pull the ball of the foot forward. Good. Straighten your front leg forward. Press the ball of your foot forward, but pull the toes towards the knee at the same time. Lift your rib cage away from your organs. Yeah. And now can you press the foot down towards the floor? Yeah. And lift it off the ground. Pull the toes in, press the ball of the foot in opposition. Pause. Exhale, lower the foot down. Pause. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Bend your knee. Plant your hands on the floor or the blocks. Lift the back knee up. Yeah. Shortest edge of the block. If your hands are on the block, stable. Take an inhale, step back, plank. Maybe lower the knees to the floor, maybe keep the knees to the floor. Lean an inch forward, take an inhale. Lower halfway, chuck around the exhale. This time, upward facing dog. You can always choose hover instead. Extend your toes back. Notice if the toes are pulling in towards each other. Can you pull them back more? Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can always find a rest. You can find child's pose, lay on your belly. Any resting shape is available whenever you need or want. You got it. Change things up a little. Take another breath in wherever you are. Let it out. Good. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Good. Can you extend the right knee? Straighten it out more. Good. As you exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Arch your upper back more. Let cat pose. Good. Inhale, kick it back. Till you let go. Exhale, step it through low lunge. Hands on blocks if you like. Inhale, look forward. Straighten that right leg to your degree. Yeah, rebend your knee. This time, inhale, high crescent lunge. Bring your arms up overhead. Yeah. Step your feet a little bit this way. Or more space between your feet at the train tracks. So you get more this way. Gently. So for your knee to be more stable. Yeah. Bring this that way and this way. Yeah. And then turn your toes forward. No. Okay, in that case, bring your arms up overhead. Okay, lower the right knee bone down. Good. If your back heel is lifted, can you lift the inside of your left knee more? Take an inhale, pause, full. Exhale, hold it. Hold one more breath in. As you exhale, open and twist to your right. Bring your right arm back, your left arm forward. Good. Inhale back to the middle, press. Hold it. Exhale, open, twist. Hold it. Inhale to the middle, hold. Exhale, open, twist. Hold it. Inhale back to the middle, reach up. As you exhale, it'll bring your arms back. Shift your chest forward, forward, forward into the front leg. Option to catch your hands behind your lower back or keep your hands floating. Lean into the front leg so much that your back toes are barely on the floor. And with less momentum, with all the awareness you have, lift that back leg off of the ground. Warrior 3 with bound arms. Your hands can always be around your sides, at your blocks. Either way, can you lift your chest like you're in tabletop? Yeah. Can you lower the outside of your left knee down? And send your right sitting bone back. Full breath in. As you exhale, carefully step your foot all the way back again. Release your hands in your clasp. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin your back heel to the floor. As you turn your chest towards the flowers of the plants, can you lower the right sitting bone down more? At the same time as you reach your left arm back. Can you lift from the crown of the head up? And sit deeper at the same time. Full breath in. Full breath out. Go further forward. So, yeah. You got it. Take an inhale. Hold full. Exhale. Hold it. Good. Straighten your right leg. Turn your chest away from the front. Bring your left hand to your hip, extend your right arm forward. Reach forward, 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 forward. When you're about halfway, can you again turn your chest away from the floor? And then bring your right hand down on the shin bone, on the block, wherever you like. Left arm can reach up. Triangle pose. Yeah. Notice your right shoulder isn't moving forward. Can you squeeze the right shoulder way back? Yeah, that's it. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your right knee. Reach the right arm away from the floor. As you exhale, big transition. Spin all the way forward. Walk through the long edge of the mat. Bend your back knee. You can stay up here. You can lower down. This is my injured leg, so I'm now going to go further down. So you can go like this on that side. If you like, Skandasana. Just stay there or bring your hands to your heart, see how it feels. Your hands can always be on the blocks. And notice your rib cage. Notice if you're pushing your ribs into your organs. Lift your rib cage away from your organs. Take a breath in. Exhale out. Hold, breathe in. As you exhale, low lunge to the back wall, frame the left foot. Bring your hands to the left. As you walk your hands to the left, look forward, take an inhale. Exhale, step your back foot forward, forward fold at the back edge of your mat. That's it. Inhale, chair pose, otherwise known as everyone's favorite. Just kidding. Yeah, take a breath in. Can you hold full? Exhale, hold in. One more breath in. Exhale, forward fold, release. Shake your head, yes and no if you like. Catch your elbows, wrap the poses available. Take a moment to release. You got it. You can inhale it halfway. As you exhale, clench your hands on the floor. Step your feet back to plank or tabletop. Lower all the way or halfway through chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Inhale, lift your chest. Down dog or child's pose for a couple of breaths. You can always stay on your knees or lay on your belly. You got it. Yeah. So Dr. Joe Spencer that often talks about changing the pattern. It's not just spam, it really comes from all traditions, all philosophies that have ever read. Keep doing the same thing over and over again, you can't expect different results. Something has to change. That could come with something as taking a pause between the breaths. So you're more tuned to what's best for you. Less driven by the ego. The ego's only job is to keep your body alive. That's all. When you're ready, downward facing dog, take an inhale. Let it out. Same leg, right leg with left, take an inhale. Exhale, step it right away, low lunge. Foot between your hands. Inhale, high crescent lunge, bring your arms. One time, open arm twist to your right arm back. Inhale, return to crescent. Exhale, airplane your arms back. Option to catch your hands together. Inhale, warrior three. Lift the back leg with less movement. Exhale, carefully step your leg back. Inhale, high crescent, reach your arms up. Exhale, warrior two, take your left heel to the right. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, straighten the right leg, triangle pose. Bring the right arm down, left arm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, big transition, skandasana to your left leg all the way to the middle of the room. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, clench your hands around the left foot. Low lunge. Inhale, step your left leg back, plank or tabletop. Your knees can find the floor. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway or skip it. A double cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Take a couple rounds of breath. So you know it, we'll have that same thing with the other side. That space here is not reserved for overthinking. I know, I'm a verbalizer. Let go. Release anything that is not of service to you right now. When you're ready, downward facing dog, take an inhale. Maybe horse lips. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Can you extend your left leg a little longer? Good. As you exhale, bring your knee towards your chest. Can you lift your upper back towards the ceiling more? You got it. Inhale, three-leg dog, kick back. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Bring your arms up. As your left sitting bone goes down, can you lift the inside of your right knee higher? Can you extend the armpits longer? Inhale, can you hold at the top? Exhale, let it out, hold it. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale, twist to the street, left arm back, right arm forward. You got it. Inhale, back to the middle. Exhale, twist. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, twist. Inhale to the middle, hold. Exhale, airplane your arms back. Bring your hands behind you. You can stay here or you can catch your hands together. Lean forward more, so much that you're on the back two toes. And then lift the back leg with awareness and intention more. There is room for momentum sometimes in life. There's also room to pause and do things on purpose. Take a breath in, hold. Take an exhale, hold it. Slowly step your right leg back. Inhale, crescent, bring the arms up. Exhale, warrior two, spin the right heel to the left as you turn away from the windows. Extend the inside of your left knee forward at the same time as you reach to the right arm back. Relax your neck, your shoulders as you lift the crown of the head. Full breath in where you are. Let it up. You got it. One. Last one. Straighten your right leg like this. Lean forward. Lean forward, forward, forward. Turn your chest away from the floor. And then bring your left hand down, right arm up. Or stay the right hand on your hand. Then notice your left shoulder. Turn the left shoulder back as you draw your chest forward. Take a breath in. Let it out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your left knee. Reach the left arm up and down. As you exhale that big transition, spin all the way around. Bring your hands to your back foot, Skandasana. You can stay up, you can lower down like this. Full breath in, maybe hands to heart, maybe hands remain on the floor or blocks. So lift your ribcage away from your belly as much as you can. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. As you exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Bring your hands around the left foot. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your right foot forward, forward fold at the back edge of your mat. Chair pose. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, maybe 7 inches deeper. Notice if you're finding this like the foot or a cowboy foot. See if you can find some space in the middle. So upper back, lower back, or lower lines. Take a breath in. Forward fold, let go. Pause here for a moment. Maybe shake your head. Maybe clasp your arms. You can always take the feet a little wider or a lot wider if you want. You got space in between. Slowly lift halfway, take it in now. Exhale, plant your hands on the floor, step your feet back to plank or table, transition to your down dog as you like. You can chaturanga, you can lower down to your belly, you can up dog, cow pose, down dog is where we meet. I'm going down dog, take a breath in. Side out. Same leg left, take an inhale. Exhale, step it through low lunge, right. Inhale, high crescent, bring your arms overhead. Exhale, open arm twist away from the street, relax. Inhale, back to the middle. Exhale, airplane your arms back. Your choice, warrior three variation, left to right leg if available. Exhale out, full step your leg back. Inhale, crescent, arms left. Exhale, warrior two, take your back heel down. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach your left arm away from the floor. Exhale, triangle pose, straighten the front leg, take out the arms. Take a breath in, reverse warrior, bend the back, reach up. Exhale, big transitions, bend the arms all the way around to the middle of the room, Skandasana, maybe hands to heart. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, turn towards the middle of the room. Inhale, step your leg back to plank or table. Exhale, transition, lower all the way or halfway. Inhale, up dog or column. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lower down on your knees. So far, so good? Yeah. Okay. So, Kelly, feel free to do recline figure four. So we're going to do pigeon pose. Yeah. So, whatever makes sense to you. You can put your foot on the wall. That really helps with the pelvis too. If, because this is most likely not gonna work for your knee. It does? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Or here is a variation. We use a bolster. You can always bring a blanket for your knee too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my right leg here. I'm gonna take my hands in the blocks. And I wanna practice this with the bolster so we can have the hips more even. What happens when we don't have a bolster, we lean on that one hip, the other knee turns out, and we're literally not in pigeon pose anymore. And so it's not important to be in pigeon pose, but to be aware of what we want to do, right? Does it make sense? So we're not breaking our body in half, but the idea of the bolster is it's gonna support right now my right sitting bone and the front of my left thigh. So I'm gonna bring my foot across, and from here, sorry, I should have said second blanket. You can use a second blanket too, but I'll show you, and then I can bring you some blankets too if you need extra. I'm gonna bend the knee forward, and I'm gonna bring it down. Mine is gonna be on a bolster. Yours may be on the blanket. Yours may be on the floor. And now from here, I'm gonna lift the back knee and turn it up towards the ceiling more, and then release it down. So my back hip, my left hip is not turning away from the front. If that makes sense. Yeah. Because what we normally do is this, and we wanna get out of this and into this more, that we actually targeting those muscles in the deep hip. My massage teacher calls them the Snow White and the Six Dwarfs. They're small muscles, but you probably feel them a lot. Now you can choose to stay here, or you can choose to extend. Make sure you're not pushing your rib cage into your organs. Extend forward, forward, forward. And if you want, you can use a block underneath your head. You can slap your blocks on top of each other. Does that feel okay? Ish. Holly, move your knee this way more. Good, more. So when it turns down, it hurts. No. Is that hurting? No. I'm gonna use this. Okay. All right, there you go. Is that okay? Yes. All right. That goes okay on your knee? Okay. And if anybody doesn't feel okay, there's variations. So the opportunity when we get a pause is to remember that we don't need to suffer any extra. We already suffer a lot in life. There's a lot of suffering to go around, so you know, there's a concept. We have two types of suffering. Suffering that other people may cause us, we cannot control that, unfortunately. Suffering that nature may cause, we can't control that either for the most part. The only suffering we can control is the one that we cause ourselves. So when we find that pause, a little space, that mana, have the opportunity to connect with the intuition, source, time, space, whatever you believe in, capital G-O-D, if that's your thing, to find where you can release some of that. Couple more breaths here. You got it. No rush. After your next exhale, begin to come up on your hands. And slowly, you can find yourself into a wide one-leg table, extending one leg back, or that front leg, the right leg back. You can find yourself in down dog, anything that can give you a little more space around the front of the knee, back of the knee, the hip. Plank pose is available. And we'll try that same thing on the other side and see how it feels. So this time left leg forward. Bring the left foot towards the right to land the shin bone down. Again, if you need an extra blanket like me, I can bring you one. And then lift the back knee and turn it up towards the ceiling more. And then lower down. And then first lift your chest, maybe, and lift your ribcage more away from the palms. When you're ready, pause and release. Or if it's not, you don't have to stay the whole time, okay? Couple more breaths, wherever you are. Slowly begin to come out of your shape. You can find that down dog, you can find plank pose, anything with extended left knee for a moment. And an option to get into a tabletop and shift your hips side to side. Before we head ourselves into our final Shavasana, I have a suggestion for your final Shavasana. So you can, if you want to, take that blanket back. You can, if you want to, use your bowstring. Create a little ramp. I'm going to use the shorter, the medium side of the block, and then the shorter block on the shorter side. And put the bolster on top for Baddha Konasana. So this is going to look something like this. And I'm going to take my blanket and open it wide, and then loosely get something like this. It doesn't have to be perfect whatsoever. So my feet will be together. I'm going to bring the blanket in front, and I'm going to pull the blanket on the side so my hips are supported on either side. You can also opt out for extra blocks. I can bring you extra blocks for your knees or extra blankets. And if this doesn't work whatsoever, you can always find a different way to Shavasana. So remember, this is always your practice. Even when we guide you, even when we participate in class, there's always an opportunity for you to be with your body in a different way. Can you be in that space of more quiet, less noise for a couple of moments? Slowly begin to find right back into your body. Wiggle your toes, your fingers, your nose. Hmm. Begin to extend the arms and the legs away from each other. Slowly roll over to one side. As you find your way on one side, take a breath in just for you. Pause at the top. Let it out. Pause in. Carefully press one hand into the floor and then the other. Find your way to a seat. Join your hands together, center of the chest. Take a moment just for you. Your hands to third eye center. There is a teacher in all things. And to that teacher we bow, Om Bolo Shri Sadhu. Chai. Thank you. As usual, if you want to know what your card means, I'll meet you at the table, big table that out there. What else? And that's it. That's it for now.